Fuck if I know. Frank, when are you gonna learn? We still haven't figured out what we're doing here.
Yeah, I get that.
But does anybody ever really know what they're doing?
Nope. We've been over this.
I'm certain that's incorrect.
But yeah.
So this is the Completely Inappropriate Podcast, everybody. Hi there, how are you? Hello, Frank.
Yes.
Say hi to the peeps.
Hi to the peeps.
Hey to the peeps! Hey to the hoes! What you don't know? We're talking about the girls and the bros.
Really?
Yeah, because you can't call any one sex a hoe anymore, so we're all hoes.
Oh.
If you call everybody a hoe, it's okay. As
long
long as you're not hoe shaming, because it's okay to be a hoe as long as you're not ashamed and or shaming others of being such said hoes.
I heard we're calling all the girls bros, and I'm like, really?
No, I was saying hey to the hoes, but you don't know if we're talking to the girls or the bros.
Oh, okay.
Aha! Clever as shit, right? Yeah, that shit's off the top of my head too, man. I'm clever like a beaver. Beavers are fucking clever, dude. Beavers build dams. That is clever as shit. They've built houses more than I have. I don't know how to build my own house. Beavers do.
Interesting.
Yeah, dude. What other animals are interesting? Platypus?
Homo sapiens?
Did you know platypi are poisonous?
Are they?
I think I heard that once. Oh, you know what I learned on Shark Tank last night?
What?
You can survive off of camel's milk and dates.
Oh.
Yeah. That's all you need. It has enough nutrition to help you live for decades. You can live off of just camel's milk and just dates.
Huh.
You get all your proteins, vitamins, and calories out of it.
You know, I always see the dates over at Costco, but I never...
Yeah, it was this. I'm giving him a free shout out. I don't even know if the chick ended up walking out with a deal. I think she did. I think she ended up walking out with whatever. She walked out with one of them, but it was Want a Date was the name of her company. You want a date? She's like, in college, I started dating. And I tell you what, I would date a lot once I started. I'd have 4, 5, maybe even 6 dates a day. Sometimes even more. It's like, you see them looking at her like, dude, is this like some hoe app? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Not because she's a female, just because she was a hoe. Fuck off. So, that's what they thought. And then she's like, no. Want a date? And it's a jar full of this date spread shit. Anyway, that's how I open up podcasts, apparently. Shit, what the fuck am I talking about? So how you doing, Frank? Hey, let's let the people know at the top of the podcast instead of the end of it where they can find us.
You find us
because we might forget it by the end of it.
You can find. Well, we remembered at the same time. Come last episode.
Yeah. So find us at CI Podcast on Instagram, at Completely Inapp on Twitter, at CompletelyInappropriatePodcast@gmail.com for any comments, questions, concerns, recommendations, or any other bullshit you want to tell us. We're all ears and eyes to read and listen to your comments. We also have Skype, so if you're interested in coming on in an interview and you're not any local, or know anybody that you want to have on, let us know. Send us their Skype. We will set up an appointment. We'll schedule them in, sir.
Yeah.
So, did I forget anything? Find us at YouTube, BitChute, yeah, all that shit. But if you're already watching, you found us already. So, what's been up, man? So we were talking about books. We've had this author Chance Nix on, this bad motherfucker Marine, been blown up 17.5 billion times and walked away with just a bad ear. Basically just deaf and with a little bit of metal in his body.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds hot.
Yeah.
It's like the Terminator, bro. You just keep blowing him up and bringing him back. He's a baller. I can't wait for his next book, man.
Really?
Yeah, I have no idea what it's going to be about. Yeah, I finally finished the other one. Not really. But I'm going to, for the sake of the podcast and for the sake of him listening to this, I've already finished it. It's been a minute. I'm going to pick it up, I swear.
Oh, okay.
I've been distracted as of late, but I'm going to start fucking reading actual books again and not just the audiobooks that you keep recommending to me.
Well, that's what I was thinking when I was reading this one book. I'm like, there's
this
nothing...
one book that you recommended to me. You're saying it as if we weren't planning on talking about this. Like, just be direct.
Yeah, like...
We don't pussyfoot around our fucking topics.
I'm fucking holding the book and reading, and I, for some reason...
Grab the book!
You...
Alright, so we got praise for the liberal invasion of Red State America. Oh, it's praised for.
No, it's called the Liberalisation of Red State America.
It says it right there, motherfucker. Praise for the liberal invasion of Red State America on the back cover.
Yeah,
Right
those
there.
are reviews.
Yeah, whatever. It's the praise for the liberal. Oh, so she's not praising the liberal invasion?
Nope.
I thought she was.
Well, you thought wrong.
I read the whole book. I could have swore she loved the liberals.
Well...
You're looking at me like, did you actually read the book?
No, because it was an audiobook, but...
It was an audiobook, so no, I didn't actually read it.
I'm sure she loves liberals, just not their laws. Because, yeah, that's what it was. Like, the whole focus on the book was
Yeah,
about...
what was the point of the book? No, I don't think that she actually... that's why I was confused when I read the back of this. I was like, I'm not sure that's what I got from it. But yeah, that makes sense, that was just... Woo! Catching up to the podcast here. So, what was the book about, man?
It was about 100 and some pages. But,
Dad joke and you're not even a father. You don't have the right to say shitty ass jokes like that. You're not tired enough. You don't even understand. People think dad jokes come from like just natural like inability to be funny after fucking having a kid. Which is true, but the reason for that is because we're so fucking exhausted. Like, y'all want me to be clever. Like, I have to be clever for a 6-year-old every fucking 7 a.m. when his ass is up fucking jumping on my bed to wake up. It's like, come on. On the weekends, when he's got, like, today's my only real day to sleep in, and I get till about 7 o'clock. It's fantastic. It's a beautiful thing, man.
So, dad humor is residual.
It is residual. It is residual as a symptom of fatherhood. But it's not a whatever. Point being that I'm bringing up fatherhood too. I'm actually gonna tie this into.
Okay. You usually do.
Yeah, because half of this bullshit that has been written in this book never would have crossed my mind until I had a kid. And I think it's even referenced in the book that most people don't think in a more Republican manner until they're older, paying fucking taxes, working full-time jobs, taking care of a family, having to worry about health insurance, car insurance, life insurance. You know, in case your insurance needs more insurance, you get insurance for that. What is it, fucking full coverage, and then you get fucking extended warranty? Like, what the fuck is all this fucking insurance for? All just on the fucking negative aspirations of life. We're eventually gonna be fucked, and we need insurance for it.
Yeah, all that is covered in her second book, How Do I Tax Thee?
Is it? Oh, you did recommend that one to me. I didn't have time to get to it though. What was the other one I read?
The first one, I think, I could have sworn.
So this is Kristin B Tate. Now, where is she from? How do we know her?
She's from New
Where
Hampshire.
did she come up with? But is she a news reporter?
Okay, so
what
I
is her history?
first found out about her through, I was actually fucking channel surfing, really. And I stumbled onto Kennedy. And I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. But
Wait,
then
hold up. What? You're on YouTube, stumbled on Kennedy?
No, I was channel surfing on cable TV.
Oh, so how'd you find Kennedy on?
Fox News.
Cassidy? Sean Cassidy?
No. Kennedy.
Who's Kennedy?
She was a video
For those of you who
jockey.
aren't caught up, I don't follow politics. This is the most political shit I've gotten into in the last fucking decade of my life.
She was a video jockey for MTV back in the 90s. So when we were growing up, like I still remember. Very
so you
little,
found
but-
her.
Yeah, I found her.
This chick from
And the
MTV.
following segment, right, was Kristin Tate.
Oh, so she just got your attention. She's the reason you started watching.
Yeah, and she was
Okay.
talking about her
So
book.
Kristin Tate comes
Her
on.
first book, Government Gone Wild, something.
That's the one
something.
I've read.
Yeah.
That was the first one you recommended to me, and I don't know if we ever discussed it.
No, we never did.
I didn't actually read it again like I said I would either. Or
Well,
listen to it again.
I haven't reread it, but yeah, she was talking about that, and I'm like, oh, she has very fucking libertarian views, and so
Librarian views.
and so I went ahead and I bought the book.
Now, what's libertarian? What's this idea of being a libertarian?
It's that
Break it down now.
the most fucking simplest way to put it
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
is when you are fiscally conservative and socially liberal.
So you don't want to spend your money, but you want people to give it to you.
No.
Sounds like it to me.
No.
You socially want everybody to do whatever the fuck they want, but you don't want to have to spend your money to allow people to do that.
It was broken
What are we doing
down.
here?
It was broken down best in that one meme that we posted.
That you posted.
I'm
I'm gonna reiterate this. I am not in charge of our fucking meme account, alright? And when it comes to memes, that is all Frank. You fuckers who want to fucking
I was
cross-eyed
giving credit for it, but you don't want the credit.
No, homie,
but,
no. I don't need credit for
No, because that was the meme that got you looking into fucking politics. It was that I just want shit. What was it?
Useless.
No, it's like I just want to grow my defend my marijuana crop with fucking rifles and letting fucking gay people get married, essentially. But yeah, that's what it is.
No, that's the libertarian point of view. It's the sinners.
Yeah.
So what's the problem with this? So what's Tate's problem with the liberal?
That they are
That they're taking over the Republican seats, right? Isn't that what it basically what the whole book boiled down to was, I want more Republicans in office. I want more Republicans in these states. How the fuck can we handle all these libertarians coming in and changing the states? They're like, well, isn't that what we've always said? Like, if you don't like it here, get out. But the problem is that they're leaving places like California and New York to come to Texas and to come to these quote-unquote Republican states. And they're bringing, they like it because the taxes and the benefits of the Republican Party, what they're offering in these states, but bringing their liberal agenda in quotes and their democratic agenda in quotes, they're changing the political structure that is going to change all those things that they like about the state to begin with. That's the basic summary of what I got from this book, right?
Yeah, kind of. Like, it's that liberals are fucking making everything fucking they're allowing their state government to grow, and in that comes more taxes. So they're taxing themselves out of their own state, and they come to places like Texas because job opportunity, and then they see how lax the state is with taxes, and they're like, no, everyone needs to put in their fair share. We need to be taxed more.
Yeah, because they want to pay for these homeless fucking...
Yeah, they want to pay for all these social programs.
These social programs like helping the homeless and helping the drug-addled and helping the mentally disabled and all this stuff, which used to be, well, which currently in states like Texas is a much more individual-based healthcare, like you take care of a lot of it yourself.
Yeah. Because
it's your family, or it's you going through this shit. It's your responsibility to take care of your fucking self.
Yep.
Like, how do we expect to take care of ourselves as a nation if we can't take care of ourselves individually? And it's like that my favorite fucking repetitive, ratty-ass, old-ass slogan, fucking think globally, act locally. You gotta fucking take care of your backyard before you worry about the fucking property of your neighbor.
Yeah.
But that's where this is fucking falling apart for me, because she's worried about all these people coming in, but why not just worry about the people that are already here and changing their mind?
That's the tug of war that's going on in these states.
Right, I'm setting up to explain it.
That, you have the conservatives in small town America, right, that are all about fucking, not all about, but they believe that no one should fucking take care of you should take care of yourself. Mm-hmm. And then you have these liberals that are pulling on their side, saying, no, the government is there to take care of us.
Now let's bring this closer to home where we can explain it, because we have a lot of listeners from this great state of Texas. We also have fucking listeners from California. We also have listeners from New York and Wisconsin. And all, wait, was it Wisconsin? Yeah, Michigan.
Michigan,
so
Wisconsin,
all these
Florida,
states, right?
Georgia.
Now, when we looked up this map, like that Kristin Tate was pointing out, we followed Kristin B Avila.
Yeah.
A great badass fucking Marine that's a local boy. He's down at Brownsville, just 45 minutes
Browntown.
Browntown boy. He is a Browntown boy, dude, that Kristin boy. So this guy posted a picture on his Instagram of the map of where these states are we're having the biggest influx of liberals and Democrats moving to the state of Texas and these Republican places. It matched up exactly. Jesus bless you. So,
Thank you.
so this map happened to line up with something very familiar to me. And I sent it to you, so we're going to post that as soon as this drops. But what was it?
Yeah, that the states, the people that are coming down from Texas or to Texas
They're coming to Texas.
are from the same states we have listeners in.
Yeah, guys. So thank you. We had no idea we were affecting you so much that you were moving here for us. It's so beautiful, man. We love you. Come visit. We'll fucking post our address. You can stop by whenever you want.
And then the people that moved from those states are listening thinking, what the fuck? No, I didn't move because of you guys.
No, you're here because I'm still here. We haven't left. Okay, so back to the liberal invasion of red state America. I'm all for what I understand the logic and the conclusion she's drawing, but the problem is she's ignoring the alternative argument. That she didn't really ignore it, because there was the point that she points to of the Republicans moving out of Texas because of the influx of Democrats is also rising, right? Or am I misconstruing that?
Yeah, that the same thing is happening with some liberal states.
I'm sorry. So I was trying to bring it closer to home. The point I was bringing was we could talk about Austin. How Austin is basically, I love how she put it, is basically like, I've heard it other places, it's like San Francisco was cut out, copy and pasted in the middle of Texas.
Yeah.
You know, essentially, it's very liberal, very fucking hippy-dippy, fucking go play your guitar on the street for change and pay my rent with it because Austin makes more and as panhandling than fucking working at Starbucks. It's insane. Have you heard that? I don't know if everybody's heard that statistic. But there are people making upwards of 30 grand just panhandling in the middle of fucking Austin and Dallas.
I'll go back to our previous episode. Fucking, we are such good people. We are giving you our hard-earned money so you can have more.
Yeah, but there's 100 people giving $10 to this guy in a day. I'm like, motherfucker, he just made more than me fucking busting my ass in a fucking office building.
Yeah, that's why some people are like, well, I might as well not fucking work.
Yeah, a lot of people would rather fucking take the government's tit or your fucking suckle on your little nipple until you're fucking bone dry.
Yeah, which is one of the arguments for the Green New Deal, that one of those fucking points was fucking that you will get paid even if you don't want to work.
Now my problem is, back to the book, back to we were gonna, I know you wanted to talk more about the details that were in the book, but what I got from it was a lot of great points. Just like we had a lot of great points, and I brought it up before from Kim Coulter. Mm-hmm. A lot of great points, but there's always a phrase or two in everything that they're saying. And same for Democrats, same for me, same for everybody, because we get so passionate about our argument that we forget we're arguing to people that don't agree with us. Like, you're not arguing with the people that agree with you. At that point, you're just yelling agreements to each other.
Yeah.
Fuck them, yeah! Like, you're just an echo chamber of fucking profanity to yourself. That's great, that's fine, that's funky, that's great. Whatever you want to fucking do, that's your prerogative with people that you agree with. But when you're talking with people that you disagree with, you can't say shit like, oh, you can't ever trust a Democrat. Motherfucker, I'm a Democrat, you're talking to me. Like, so you can't trust me? Well, then fuck, I can't trust you. Trust is a two-way street.
Yep.
You know, liberals are invading. Like, we are not a foreign fucking government. We're not a foreign fucking regime that's trying to fucking take over the fucking United States. We're just trying to get our fucking agenda heard, listened to, and fucking expressed. And if we can change it, we change it. But if not, it's still a democratic fucking system. We can still fucking vote on this shit. And if you have more people that agree with you, then that's just where the fucking cookie crumbles. That's why we have Trump as president. Or almost had Hillary as president. Or almost had that, because the votes go this way or that way. Like, that's the whole point of this multiple party system, is that so we can have conversation, not choose a side and go to war.
Yeah.
You choose a side and go to war, you leave the world in world war. What's the point of that? And that's the problem I have with every fucking body that has a conversation about politics. Everybody just has to be right, and fuck you for disagreeing. We can't continue this conversation because we disagree. Like, well, let's have it out. Let's have it out until we're both tired of talking. Not both angry. You need to get to the point where you're both tired of talking and not angry. Because if you're still angry, then there's still more to be said.
Yeah.
But you're not saying it, you're yelling it. Like, you gotta drop it down. And books like this, there are points where it's an entire conversation in a succinct little 300-page book, and it's a fantastic conversation. But then the emotion jumps in. Like, you can see it building up. Like, the person starts to write about, but in this case, the Democrats voted for this, and then it caused the liberal agenda to be spread in this way. And then the phrasing and the terminology starts getting angrier, and it's like, and then they decided to uproot the government system, and then they decided to overthrow the politics of this, and then those fuckers didn't even know what the hell they were doing when they were finally in like, it's a gradual buildup of emotion. Instead of sticking, if it's going to be a fact-based book, and you're going to try and sway people to your argument, leave your fucking emotions out of it. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, but look at me, I'm cussing, I'm screaming, I'm saying, I'm bitching at her for doing the same thing that I'm in the middle of doing. I'm doing the same
right
thing,
now.
talking about her. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, no, fuck writers that do this. Well, I'm talking to those writers, so how can I say that?
Yeah.
Like, it's a flaw in the human system of communicating.
Yeah, and she brings up that point in the book too, how she's lost a lot of friends because of, like, a lot of fucking very good friends, even childhood friends, because of political opinion.
Everything rests on this one opinion.
Yeah.
And it's not the political opinion, it's the one ideology that person doesn't agree with.
Yeah.
Because 9 out of 10 fucking arguments, nobody wants to go to war, nobody wants higher taxes, nobody wants this, nobody wants that. But I don't want higher taxes, but I want free school. Like, well, I don't want higher taxes, but I want to pay less for school. I don't want higher taxes, but we're going to have to do it because we want school. Or those are all 3 different opinions with the same fucking basic thing. Nobody wants to pay higher taxes. It's just, what's the reality of the situation? Which argument bears more sense? And when people stop listening to the other party, you stop listening to how you don't make sense. I don't make any fucking goddamn sense half the time here.
Yeah.
That's why I get the look from your face, and that's my feedback. Like, oh, it's time for me to shut up and realize that I just fucking rambled for the last 45 minutes.
Oh, well, I just dozing it off, and I'm like, God, I'm supposed to be paying attention.
Well, no, but that helps me learn that I'm not communicating correctly. If I can't hold your attention because I'm just fucking rambling on shit that just is a non sequitur to the conversation, how the fuck can I expect any sort of response from you, positive or negative?
Yeah.
And sleeping in the middle of my conversation is a pretty fucking negative fucking comment in itself, Just like people zoning out in any other fucking arena.
But yeah, that's the main reason why they've been coming to our state, because taxes. And the 2 biggest states are California and New York, the 2 biggest states that we have people coming from.
Mm-hmm.
And I was hoping to get into it, but no, you have a point. It's too fucking fact-based and it might get fucking boring.
Yeah, as it is, this shit already gets boring.
Yeah.
Like, anytime we talk about politics, I'm always a little reticent to see, like, well, are the listeners actually going to go through this entire episode and listen to us just bitch about one side or the other, or bitch about the entire political system, because that's all it is now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the humor here. I'm trying to find the entertaining little fucking cusp that we can fucking grasp, and I don't find it.
That's the problem nowadays, that politics are fucking everything, and that's why Star Wars flopped.
That's why Trump won, because he made it fun. Like, whether you liked him or not, it was a fucking show. It's still a fucking show. It's a lot less of a show, though. I haven't heard shit. But why? What's happening now? We're fucking... Are we at war?
Well, things are getting pretty serious now.
Things
so it's
are
time for
things
it to
are a
get
little
fucking serious.
Yeah, things are getting heated up everywhere else. So now we're getting more fucking heat on. Oh! I'd say we're done. I don't even fucking talk about this. I want to talk about conspiracy theories.
Okay. Yeah.
Fucking Kobe Bryant, bro. Kobe Bryant. You said something. I was like, oh, Epstein is played out right now, isn't it? Epstein was a little play. Everyone forgot about Epstein. We need something to focus on, or people are gonna start paying attention to this fucking politics again. We're right around the corner of another election. What the fuck are we gonna do, man? We can't let people actually know what we're trying to fucking espouse here in our political agenda. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Let's kill Kobe Bryant! Who the fuck thinks that?
Fucking conspiracy theorists, man.
And it's entertaining as fuck it's to entertain. It really is. But fuck you, dude. Nobody's gonna fucking kill this well-known celebrity. It was a freak of crap. How the fuck were they gonna do it? What do we know what happened in the helicopter?
Me personally, no, because I haven't been looking into it.
Useless. I brought this up for no reason.
But no. But that there's a cartoon that came out back in 2000 something from Comedy Central that has Kobe Bryant crashing from a fucking
Shut the fuck
helicopter.
up.
And he comes out with his fucking trophies, and the kids that are right there next to the helicopter, like, oh, it's Kobe Bryant. Like, no, we'll help you. Just pass your trophies. And the guy's like, pass. And then the helicopter pulls up. And then the rings, his fucking rings come out, and this other kid grabs fucking some of the rings, and he's like, these were Shaq's anyways.
Oh damn!
So they had to take it down because it was
no shit. So look at this. There's no black box either. According to the New York Times, helicopter dropped quickly in Kobe Bryant's crash, and there's no black box found, or was there no?
Yeah, that apparently the.
It was a high energy impact crash. This is all the bullet points of here's what you need to know from the New York Times. It's the helicopter fell quickly in a high energy impact crash. Investigators have recovered the bodies of all 9 victims. Fuck, 9 people. And how many? It was like 3 kids, right? It wasn't. It was one of his kids, but 2 other kids, I think, in the chopper.
I think it was 3 of those plus the helicopter pilot.
Well, it was definitely one of his kids. Anyway, minutes before the crash, a man took a video of a helicopter circling overhead. Bryant spent his final days coaching basketball. The NBA is allowing a Nets player to give up the number 8 jersey to respect Bryant. Oh wow, he's number 8.
And 24.
Well, I'm not 24, but I was born on the 8th, so I'm cool with that.
Me too.
Bryant's English teacher became a lifelong friend. Why is that a fucking sequitur? What the hell? Yeah, whatever. LeBron James was heartbroken and devastated by Bryant's death. Well, the fucking nation practically was. Except for Ari Shaffir.
Really?
Have you heard about this Ari Shaffir thing?
No.
So Ari Shaffir is a fucking famous Jew. But he's a famous Jew because he's a comedian, right? Mm-hmm. A really good comedian. He's in the circles with Joe Rogan and Brian Callen, that crew, you know, Chris D'Elia. Anybody who follows the Rogan podcast knows fucking Ari Shaffir. He does that Sober October shit. He's the guy who fucking dosed his best friend in the middle of a podcast. One of his best friend, Bert Kreischer, he fucking dropped LSD in his fucking... in his coffee or something.
Yeah.
And drank it live on air. And fucking Bert Kreischer was like, dude, are you high? And Ari's like, no, are you? Are you high? And like, and apparently Bert Kreischer's face changes. He realizes like he was dosed. And like I've got to see. I still haven't seen that episode. So Ari Shaffir does this shit, right? This is just months ago, back in not October, just before October, before the Sober October, or maybe it was, regardless. So Kobe Bryant dies, and Ari Shaffir has a habit of posting some really fucking inappropriate jokes about people the day they die. So he goes on this whole spiel about how, or it's a simple comment. Let's see, what is it? Ari Shaffir tweets Kobe. So he basically says, it's hard to find, but here it is. Kobe Bryant died 23 years too late today. He got away with rape because all the Hollywood liberals who attack comedy enjoy rooting for the Lakers more than they dislike rape. Big ups to the hero who forgot to gas up his chopper. I hate the Lakers. What a great day. Hashtag fuck the Lakers. This is the day he died, right? Of course, Ari doesn't fucking know that kid's died as well. Yeah. At least one kid. I haven't looked into it too much, but because it's fucking depressing. Fuck you if you want to judge me for not reading more into the death of any fucking body. Like, yeah. I didn't know him. It's sad. It's depressing. People fucking die every day. I'm with Ari on this one. Ari's fucking whole point is that, look, I do this when other celebrities have died, and he wrote a very, very good Instagram post about it. Let me pull that up. But Ari Shaffir. Really, guys, you guys gotta follow. He's a hilarious guy. I recommend it. So I'm gonna read this out on behalf of Ari Shaffir, my good friend. So this is his public apology he wrote down. Every time a beloved celebrity dies, I post some horrible shit about them. I've been doing it for years now. I like destroying gods, and right when a famous person dies, they're at their most worshipped. So as a response to all the outpouring of sympathy on social media, I post something vile. It's just a joke. I don't really hate any of the people. Some of them I've never even heard of, and I have to look them up after I see the RIP posts. Some of them I actually really admire, and I'm bummed they've passed. It doesn't stop me from trying as quickly as I can to write some terrible shit about them. They're all just jokes though. And I would never tag anyone in them that's at all associated with the person. I'm not looking to hurt anybody mourning a loved one. Just looking to post some inappropriate jokes for my fans. I'm going to stop there because he says inappropriate there, and that's a good place to stop for us. So he goes on to say, you know, I take 3 to 10 minutes on these projects. I try, everything's time-based with comedy now, right? So the problem people had was, obviously he didn't know very much about Kobe, because that rape allegation was dropped. He was never convicted of rape. A lot of people think it was a setup anyway, just, you know, like a lot of people think all fucking rape allegations today are setups. Oh, people just want money from a fucking celebrity. Yeah. Could have been true, could have been false. He doesn't know. He's fucking, and he's talking about a guy who just died with a kid. Well, we had some surprise guests stop by. We have about half an hour. We're going to talk about them in the next episode.
Are we now?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
A very sweet gentleman just came up to the door, knocked 3 times politely. Much louder, in fact, than you.
Oh, because you're over the fucking here.
Whatever, you knocked like a fucking 3-year-old.
Okay.
Hello? Hello, anybody home? Cleaning service? Want to fluff your pillow?
Okay.
Want me to blow your job?
Uh-huh.
Come on, Tommy boy. I am way too old for this podcast. So, Black Sheep? Anything? No? Alright. Ninja? Beverly Hills Ninja? Are you not a Chris Farley fan?
Oh, I fucking know of him. I know his movies. I've seen some of them.
You're a failed human being, if that's the most love you have for Chris Farley. What the fuck were we saying before we were so rudely interrupted by these Jehovah's Witnesses?
Inappropriate fucking jokes. How he fucking quote unquote apologized about fucking.
I assume they were Jehovah's Witnesses, by the way, out there. I didn't ask them. I was like, dude, we're in the middle of a recording. This is so inappropriate.
Yeah.
I should have invited them in, but they were Spanish speaking. I didn't think that would be too conductive for this particular podcast. All right, so back to the liberal invasion of Red State America. Now, what were we talking about?
Talking about Ari Shaffir, Kobe Bryant.
Oh, yeah. So Ari comes on, says all this spiel. He doesn't know about, like, these are just jokes. Why was I bringing it up, though? So my point is, these big things happen, and everybody wants it to be a conspiracy. Ari Shaffir, in the way that he joked about it, is pointing out, like, they're not gods. It's exactly like he said. I like to point out when these gods are being treated more than God, just because they're fucking dead now, and they were celebrity. Like, I'm sure he'd fucking make a joke if it was the Queen of England. Like, it's his thing. Whether you find it funny, it doesn't fucking matter, it's comedy. It's comedy. I'm sure a lot of people don't think we're fucking funny. A lot of people don't think we have anything intelligent to say. But you know what? The 1 or 2 of you out there that do, we love you, thanks. And and that's what we do this for. We do it mostly for ourselves. That's what comedy is for. That's what entertainment is for. Most people who are trying to entertain the masses, first and foremost, are trying to entertain ourselves. Because if we didn't think that we were funny to ourselves, we wouldn't try and be funny for anybody else.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Do you think you have any fucking props or kudos for yourself for your entertainment value? How do you feel about how you entertain the masses?
Oh, I think I'm hilarious.
Do you?
Well, rather, I know I'm hilarious.
Oh, such
but
audaciousness.
But what I have noticed is that this has been less about my penis jokes and more about fucking
life.
other things.
Yeah, it's amazing how much conversation you can actually get at once you've already said all the penis jokes.
Well, I still have more.
No, but we got a lot of them out at the beginning.
Yeah, but
man, we used to fucking be so weird on this. Like, what the fuck were we doing at the beginning with the story time?
We weren't getting high. But no, the fucking shit gets old after a while. So,
Are we getting high now? Hold on, I'm confused because you said we weren't getting high back then as if we're getting high now. Are we getting high?
No, I'm saying whatever it is we're doing, I wasn't getting high. We were doing something.
We should be, though. It would probably help this podcast out. We get a whole different demographic.
Maybe.
It's possible.
Come back to me.
We need to call Jerry and see if we can get some of his friends on. Where is Jerry?
I don't know. You're the guy that fucking...
I haven't seen him in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. He disappeared on me. Everybody disappears on me, though.
Oh,
we talked about this during, like, right before we recorded one of these episodes. It's like, dude, I don't think my friends like me. I know it's so emo. I can't explain it. Like, because we were supposed to have this guy. I'm supposed to hit up this guy from what was it called? Neuro Nutrition.
Vita.
Neuro Vita.
Yeah.
Neuro Vita.
Nova Vita.
Nova Vita. Oh yeah, that Nova Clinic is a different one. Okay. Yeah, Neuro Revival Creation is a different one. Anyway.
Okay.
Point. Whatever, man. Whatever. We're just chitting. We're chatting. We're chitting-lacking. Chattanooga. Chattanooga. That's a place. Chattanooga.
Yeah, it is.
Where's that?
I think it's Tennessee.
You're the only 10 I see.
Uh-huh.
If we stand together, we're a perfect 10.
Or are we a 20?
Or we're a 1.
Or
we're a power symbol. If you're on top.
I'm always on top.
If you're on top and I'm on bottom, we're a little power symbol. See, Anyway, power bottom, power top. So we're most of the way through this podcast. What do you want to end up? Well, you want to get back to Miss Tate, or do you want to talk about some other books that you have lined up that you've been wanting to talk about?
Well, the other one I've read recently was fucking Miss Tate's book, and yeah, she's the only person that's on the same page as me politically, and I'm like, I fucking love this woman. So I'm hoping to get her on the fucking podcast eventually.
Yeah, when we're rich and famous.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but
who are we planning on having on next? Are we planning any guests coming up? Just out of curiosity. Give a little tease to the people.
Yeah, but they don't always respond. I'm still working on who I can invite.
Yeah, I feel like we give them too much time to back out. We need to tell them, hey, it's this weekend, you in? And then just have them commit that week. And you give them 2 or 3 weeks advance, shit comes up, man. Shit just comes up.
Yeah.
We're working too far ahead of ourselves.
Well, to be fair, I had booked the entire previous month.
That's what I'm saying. It's a little too far in advance probably for some people to keep track of.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I forget my plans from day to day. You're talking about a week ahead.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember all week the fucking topics we were going to discuss this weekend. Now here we are, just fucking ranting and raving.
Yeah. But, yeah, man, the liberal invasion of red state America. It was...
we're going to say... How many times have we said that? How many times?
Well, we're talking about the book, and it's like free advertisement.
Well, I was trying to talk about Kristin Tate and the whole point of people that... So I read this book, I read her last book, and it's essentially the same fucking thing. It's just flat out information that she's researched. Proper research. Right. Proper shit. Now, what I'm interested in... Can you think of somebody on the other side of that argument where we could find a book and read the opposite point of view?
That's what I was thinking, and I'm like, who the fuck? There's this one lady.
Because if we're gonna talk the talk and say, hey, check your sources and listen to both sides, we better fucking walk the walk and be like, hey, we're not just fucking advocating for one side. Let's read the other books and see if there's a proper argument to be had.
Yeah, there's this one lady. I don't remember her fucking name, but I don't know if she's written a book or not.
Well, how does this make sense for what we're talking about?
I don't know, but I'm going to look into
There's a woman, I don't know what she does, what her name is, or what she looks like, or if she even exists, but I'm going to bring it up real quick. It is a human lady?
Yeah.
Yeah? Not just rosy palms.
No, she's been on CNN. And
you draw little eyes on your hand right there. The eyes right there, and then you can just pretend that you got to hold yourself backwards instead of this way. You do it that way. And it's like taco, burrito, taco.
I've never done that.
South Park?
Yeah, I know it was South Park.
Well, fuck you, because you're forever referencing like American Dad, and you want me to fucking immediately respond to it or understand it, and you don't even respond when you understand my shit.
Yeah, I just fucking throw it out there.
So this is gonna be a short one because I'm tired of this fucking episode.
You're tired of me right now.
I'm tired. Well, this fizzled out. There wasn't too much on this. We can talk. Let's finish up on Kobe Bryant. So, do you think he was killed by a government agenda, or do you think it was just an accident, an unfortunate occurrence that happened to a celebrity?
Well, there was this one guy saying that the reason why Kobe Bryant was killed was so that we don't know about this free speech advocate that was jailed, and they're trying to get a confession out of him.
Who's a free speech advocate?
I don't remember his name.
Jesus, Frank.
But yeah. Yeah, and that the FBI trying to get a confession out of him, and he's like, no, I'm not going to confess to anything because it's all lies. That, they want him to admit that he was going to start a revolution violently, and he's like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take the fucking Gandhi approach and fucking blah, blah, blah.
Philip Jacobson? Arrested in Indonesia?
No, he was arrested here.
Michael Carter?
No.
I'm just fucking reading out names of people who have been arrested, apparently.
I don't know, it sounded so fucking random. Like, okay. But, no, anyways. But I think this was just a fucking tragic accident. You know?
I mean, what are the odds, man? How many times do you hear about a celebrity in a horrific crash of any sort? It's not that often.
Yeah.
People think that it happens all the time. Oh my god, celebrities are always dying in plane crashes and helicopter crashes. Like, motherfuckers, they literally fly every week. Every 2, 3, 4 days, these guys are on a plane, on a helicopter, in a bus. They never fucking crash. It's fucking a miracle that 90% of them aren't fucking dead on the fucking side of a road somewhere with the amount of fucking drugs, alcohol, and partying and lifestyle. Even if they're straight edge as shit, they're still working ridiculous hours, pushing their bodies to the max every day to fucking entertain people for several hours a night, rehearsals, all this shit. Like, the odds of anything happening to anybody at any given time are astronomical. And you're surprised that it fucking happens when it does? Like, come on, dude. You pick up your fucking newspaper. You got 2 or 3 people who just died today. Or yesterday. Whenever the news 24-hour news happened. So yeah, I don't think it was but now, we can't let people forget about Epstein.
Yeah, of course we can.
So what's going on? What do we know?
Well,
there was some new stuff I don't think we've talked about on the podcast since more stuff has come out.
Apparently, that statute of limitations Trump was talking about when he said that Hillary's only running for president because of it, that only counts if no one mentions anything.
Wait, Hillary's only not running for president because the Epstein.
No, when she was running for president. She was Trump was saying that she's only running for president because there's a statute of limitations. So if she would have been president right now, nobody would be saying anything, nobody would be accusing her of anything.
What are your statute of limitations on what?
On to her fucking...
the body count?
Yeah.
I mean, if she's killed people through decades, supposedly, the alleged fucking statement is that the Clinton body count's been happening for decades, forever. It's not like a recent thing.
But now
people are dying as we speak. Epstein is supposedly the last to that body count at the moment.
Her neck was on the chopping block because of the whole Uranium One deal, and that's what they were investigating.
Uranium One deal being
where she sold uranium to Russia and Ukraine.
Back in
the Obama era. I don't remember which years. I think 2008,
9, the first couple of years.
2008. But
most of that shady shit happened out the fucking gate, dude. Out the gate, they were signing fucking things to fucking let Iran have weapons and bigger force in the areas. And he was talking about fucking getting soldiers out, but he didn't mention that he was going to be sending 90 fucking drone strikes a month to kill fucking 90% of the civilian population rather than the fucking people we were going after. And I was a fucking Obama fucking blowjobber too, man. Like, I like the fact that, oh dude, we got a suave fucking president. The dude was fucking badass. He could talk. He was a smooth operator.
Yep.
He's a bad boy. Bad Obama boy. Bad boy, damn boy. But fuck, dude, like, he was just as bad as anybody else. Like, everybody thought that Clinton was a bad motherfucker too. He was smooth as shit. But
Yeah.
then he fucking... Now, what's the common denominator? Oh, they're Democrats. Well, fuck you. The Republicans have the fucking media.
The common denominator was,
They were Democrats.
no.
Yes, they were.
Saul Alinsky.
Were they both Democrats?
Saul Alinsky.
Were they both Democrats?
They were.
Then that was at least one. You can't just say it wasn't.
but what links Obama and Hillary is Saul Alinsky. And also, fucking, what I had found out recently is that out of all of the fucking things that you can't say on YouTube,
You can't say Clinton body count.
you can't say Clinton, and you can't say Predator.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you just did, so are we going to get off of that?
Oh, but I just mentioned it once.
And it's alleged. We don't, I mean, this is...
Oh no,
just
because Chris
what
Hansen
people-
was saying that fucking...
Chris Hansen.
Yeah, Chris Hansen was saying like, well, we can't say the P word.
You can't trust him. He doesn't pay his taxes.
Well,
I don't
taxation
trust
is
anybody
tough.
that breaks the law.
Oh, so you don't trust me?
I don't trust myself.
Ah, there we go.
I don't trust humanity. We all break the law at some point. Have you ever sped? Do you ever speed in your motor vehicle, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck you. We're all pieces of shit. Do you ever impede traffic? Do you go under the speed limit?
Do you ever litter?
Do you ever live your life? Then you're breaking a law to somebody.
Yeah.
Just it's in some fucking facet or another. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, and the other word Chris Hansen was saying that you can't say is Alabama, but I mean that has nothing to do
Is what?
with Alabama. And
Alabama.
yeah, because apparently that's where
What's
that's the
the
state with the most fucking pedos
Problems.
So, yeah.
Is that true?
Apparently, I mean he's the one that
I thought that
investigates pedophiles.
Well, I guess, and I bet you it's the highest case of incestuous rape too.
Probably.
Dark Horse Comics. How are we gonna end on that? Let's bring it back around to Kobe not being dead. So
Okay.
I heard that it was a way to fake his death so that he could finally get out of the NBA system that kept him in, like the Illuminati. Like once you're in, you're not allowed to leave. This is a fucking gang unit. Bitch, we gave you your career and your life. You're with us till you die.
That
They're
is
like, all right, peace out.
out there.
Yeah, but then he only took his favorite kid with him.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Sacrifice.
that's a conspiracy, bro. They're like, no, we have to make it look real. Got to take one of you with me.
Yeah,
You guys never
sacrifice.
liked me anyway. You like your mom better than me. I'm taking this one. And I think she was the one that actually played basketball too.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah,
so,
that
like,
this group of
continue the
people
legacy.
was they were flying out to a high school, I think it was, and his daughter and the other kids were gonna play basketball at that school. It was like
Yeah, so I just made up that whole conspiracy theory that he's still alive. I just
Okay,
wanted to end it
yeah.
on something a little more entertaining. So this has been the Completely Inappropriate Podcast, people. I think we've done
that's
enough.
pretty fucking
We've done
far
a
out
fucking
there.
enough. I thought you'd like that though. Little free Alex Jones moment.
Cause I'm like,
Just
oh,
making up
so,
fucking things.
So that's
Sound interesting.
that's his sacrifice, his favorite daughter.
No, he's
The
I mean,
sacrifice that he chose is his favorite daughter.
no, him and the daughter
Yeah.
faked their death. They're out living somewhere on their own.
Okay.
It would have been where I was going with it. You fucking took it somewhere else. Dark, like, this is a cabal. They sacrifice the daughters so that he can live forever with Beelzebub and Cthulhu under the bloop. So this has been the Completely Inappropriate Podcast, everybody. We've been having a lot of fun here, talking a little politics and a little Kobe. You can find us at...
CompletelyInappropriatePodcast@gmail.com. Or you can get on the Twitterverse and find us under @CompletelyInap.
1P.
You can find us on the Grams under CI
CI
Podcast. And you can find us on the Facebooks too.
At Completely Inappropriate Podcast.
Yep, and on the YouTubes and on the BitChute. But
At
with
Completely
BitChute,
Inappropriate Podcast with some underscores.
yeah, BitChute has underscores for the space bars because...
Whatever, y'all can figure it out. If you can't figure it out, we'll make it easier eventually for you.
So yeah,
What are you doing?
that happened.
Did you have some gas there? You okay?
No,
Let it out?
no, I was explaining that the stupid people weren't letting me do spaces, so I used the underscores. Yeah.
I can't anymore. Just find your happy people. For fuck's sake, just find it. No, this has been the Completely Inappropriate Podcast. Everybody leave us a 5-star review. Don't try the others. They don't work. Trust us. We don't lie to you because we love you. Let us know what you think. Fucking Frank, what do we tell people?
Be excellent to each other.
Like I said, find some fucking, just a sliver of happy today. Hold on to it. Now, if you can find another piece of happy, find that. Hold on to it. And by the end of the day, that bad day you had all of a sudden turned into a happy day because you just found those little moments and accumulated them all together like a little snowball, built it up into a giant fucking snowman.
Snowballing.
Snowballs in your mouth! Comes from his mama, he likes pie. Bye, motherfucker.